If you are a space geek like me, this upcoming launch is right up there with Christmas for excitement. The Webb Space Telescope right now is scheduled to launch early Christmas Eve morning. It'll take about 6 months for it to reach its cosmic destination, and then a long series of origami-like maneuvers will unfold the 18 mirrors on a telescope that will hopefully deliver the biggest haul of universe data we've ever had. Let's talk about it with two more space geeks, and I mean that with nothing but love. Dr. Monica Valluri is an astrophysicist at the University of Michigan, and Mike Cortright is a NASA Solar System ambassador who's been giving a number of presentations up north in northern Michigan on what we're expecting. Dr. Valluri, let me start with you. I've been talking to a bunch of people who didn't know anything about this telescope launch and explaining to them why it's so important, but let me leave it to an expert. Talk to me about why this is such a monumental event that's coming up hopefully this week.
Yeah, so JWST is going to really revolutionize our understanding of the universe because it's going to be able to probe the very early phases of the universe. It's going to be able to let us look back in time to about 100 million years after the Big Bang, when galaxies were first beginning to form. But even closer up, it'll allow us to look at exosolar planets, things in the solar system, nearby galaxies where I'm interested in searching for black holes. So it's going to just do a lot of really amazing things.
Mike, same question to you. We've gotten used to, we saw these unbelievable images that came to us from the Hubble that has really, I think, revolutionized our understanding of what's possible if we get the right set of eyes in space. This is the Hubble on steroids, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Hubble's been phenomenal. It's been up there for almost 32 years now, and it's given us an extraordinary view of the universe and the objects within the universe. But it's got to the point where it's answering questions we didn't even know to ask when it first went up.
Yeah.
And now we're getting to a point where the James Webb is going to give us a lot more insight into the universe in general, and looking back in time. Telescopes are time machines, essentially, right. And we're looking back in time. So it's very, very exciting.
I love the idea that they're that they are time machines. We often forget that the images that we're seeing by the time they get to us are millions of years old in some cases. Dr. Valluri, but this is a very high-risk, high-reward venture. This has been planned for years. It's suffered many, many delays over the years. It's had many cost overruns, and yet so many things have to go right. Every single one of them, in fact, has to fall into place without really any contingency or redundancy plans, right?
Yes, that's right. And so all of us in the scientific community, and I'm sure other people as well, are just biting our fingernails off, and we'll probably have no fingers left at the end of the 6 months. But I'm optimistic that part of the reason for all these delays is that they are really, really being careful and making sure that every single thing goes exactly as they plan. I have a lot of confidence that it's going to work.
I am trying to, Mike, but we just saw a delay, in fact, this past week because they had a breakdown in a communications cable between the telescope and the launch site, which is, by the way, in French Guiana in South America. So any little thing, to me, this reminded me of when I wasn't, oh, wait, this is a USB-C plug that I need instead of the old mini USB. I mean, we really need so many things to click into place here.
That's correct. There's about 300 single points of failure that could occur.
There you go.
But I look at previous missions like Perseverance. We just landed on Mars, and everything that had to go right went perfectly there. So I have ultimate great confidence in NASA, JPL, everybody involved in this project. It's going to go well. And a few delays, everybody complains about, oh, it's delayed again. But let's get it right, because you only got one chance.
Yeah. Dr. Valluri, you have maybe more of an interest in this succeeding than the average Joe, because you, like many other astrophysicists, have signed on for an appointment to have time where you can use the data and search for what you want to search for. How long have you been kind of in the mix for that, and what are you specifically hoping to look for?
So so I'm really fortunate to be a part of two different proposals. One is part of what's called the Director's Discretionary Early Release Science Program, which is going to be the data that's taken within the first couple of months, right after the 6 months of setting things up. And there were 13 programs which were chosen. And my good friend, Dr. Misty Benz from Georgia State, is the PI. I'm the co-I. I'm in charge of doing the modeling. And we're looking to measure or to weigh the mass of a supermassive black hole at the center of a galaxy whose phone number is NGC 4151. It's also sometimes called the Sauron's Eye galaxy. It's one of those beautiful spirals. It has a black hole which is active, which means it's swallowing up material right now and putting out a whole lot of stuff. So that's the early release thing. And the other program is to try and measure small black holes, really small black holes in into what we call intermediate mass black holes in 18 galaxies in the Virgo cluster. And that program, I'm also co-investigator on, is led by my colleague Matt Taylor from Calgary.
Now, this is really thrilling, and I love that you have such a personal stake in it. Remind me again the exact time for the scheduled liftoff, Mike, on Christmas Eve morning.
Well, best information I have is 7:20 a.m. Eastern Time on December 24th.
Fantastic. And then, as I said, it'll be quite a while before those 18 mirrors can unfold into space, and who knows what they'll end up telling us. But I love some good news to look forward to, especially just now. And I'm so grateful that you're both as excited about it. You're more excited about it than I am. You've got so much wrapped up in it. But thank you so much for the time. Have a great holiday, and thanks for being here today, and good luck on Friday.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You bet.